Welcome everyone back to the channel. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check the description for a link where you can buy today's game right off Amazon. Simple as that. So today we're not actually going to do a review. Today we're going to do a playthrough of something we've already reviewed, and we're going to do a playthrough of Friday: A Solo Adventure. So let's get to it. And remember, it's a playthrough, and I might make a mistake, okay? I would love, please comment, let me know that I did it, but, like, don't give me hate for it, because, you know, I'm human, and I make mistakes too, alright, guys? So, let's just move the box to the side, and, yeah, all that stuff, because we don't need that. And then we'll record today's date afterwards on the reference sheet, and we can remember, this is the day that all of us played this game, and, you know, we've won, because we're going to win today. Alright, so, let me set it up. And I play a little bit differently than the instructions, well, the setup. I set it up and play through differently. Just a bit different. Oh, that goes up there. That's too different from the instructions. That goes there, and that goes... See, I'm trying to fit it all into the camera, but... Alright, that looks about right. Now, instructions there, move the reference sheet. Let's get our life tokens out. So we got, yep, so here's all these. Oop, one just fell under the tripod. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put these up here. I can't remember. Let's see. We can actually check. It shows us how it wants us to set it up. And we set it up about the same, but they want us to put, when we draw two and pick one, they want us to put some cards there and some cards there, and that's just too much. I'm actually going to move this up. This is the hazard cards, so, I mean, they're not, you know, that important. They're not the star of the show. Oh, I bumped the camera. Alright, and I don't see, I was going to show you guys, but I don't see it, so we're not going to worry about it. So let's choose our two pirate cards. So let me get those. Here's our pirate cards. We're going to shuffle these up, and, you know, another, maybe two more times. Oh, that's good enough. Alright, so we're going to draw this one, and we get 7 free cards, and we got to deal some 25 damage. So, okay. Then we get this one. We get 10 cards, and we got to deal 40 damage. Alright, so we're going to put these off to the side. Maybe, like, up here. That way they haven't left the camera. See, I don't have a lot of space, so I'm, like, you know, trying to work through it. And then we don't need the rest of these pirate cards. So I'll just throw those over there. Now, let's get our phase cards. Put it on the green phase. So, yeah. Put that up here. And let's pull out our starting cards, and I'll do this on camera. So all the cards that have just the fence and nothing else, we're going to pull those out and put those to the side for a moment. So those, and then we got to find where are the hazards. Here they are. So put those up there for now. So we're going to shuffle these up. I'm going to do it to the side because I don't have a lot of space. And so remember that I did a review on this, so like make sure that after this video you go back and you check it out. I thought it was a pretty good review myself, so you know, go see it. Also, like I just said, description has a link for this game. It's a good starter solitaire game. So we put those there. Now we got to shuffle the hazards next. I can do that on camera. There's not very many of them. All right. So I don't really have a lot to talk about until I have this set up. And eventually, I would like to do these live, you know, that way I can answer you guys' questions. So it's it's like a Q&A session while I play it. Because the ideal setup is that I'm going to have a webcam on my face, so I can talk to you guys, but, and then we got to put a hazard card in here. I can talk to you guys, but also, you can see what I'm doing. So I'll probably do like a live solitaire game like every Sunday. I like to make that a thing, and it's a Q&A, so you can ask questions and I'll answer them. I think when I get, let's see, maybe like 1,000 subscribers, I'll start doing that, because, you know, I do a live video, but if no one's watching, you know, it's kind of the point. So yeah, we can start playing. So we'll start the first draw. So we got wild animals and wild animals. But if we beat this one has a sort 3 cards. That's good. And this one has a ×1 exchange. So let's just go with the ×1 exchange because that does me more good in the beginning of the game. Throw that right there. Alright, so let's just start grabbing cards. And we get 4 free cards. So a -1. Okay, so I like doing it this way. So I'm distracted. I'm even more distracted. Now I'm focused. And now I'm eating. So that was my 4 cards. I didn't beat it, so here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I did mess up with the life. Oh my goodness. So this is like the discard pile for life that, I'm going to get from later. Because I believe I put 4 over here and then I leave 18 over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play eating. And it's going to give me 2 life, but I'm going to automatically spend it. So I'm just going to put it right back. And I'm going to get rid of these 2 negatives right here. That way they're out of the game. We don't have to look at them anymore. So these are going to go over here. And this goes back over here. And we do it again. So we got exploring the island and exploring the island. I prefer this one over this one because it gives me some extra fighting if I do it. It's like extra fighting for the same price as the original. So we're gonna do that one because I need power at the moment so I can get some bigger cards. That way I can fight those pirates later. I didn't get the worst pirates in the game. I was kind of happy about that. So I get, says 2 free cards. Oh, I beat it my first go. I need at least 1 to beat it. So yeah, and I pulled out Genius. So I guess Robinson Crusoe is a genius. Alright, so that was my first card that I actually beat. Now, you start off with 5 damage points in this deck. I've already pulled out 3. So I know that going forward, I can only beat cards that have 2. So I might just be trying to get rid of bad cards. So these are both the same. Did I shuffle them? I don't know why I keep getting the same. We're going to go with an extra card, I think. I mean, typically I go with Destroy, but, change things up a bit. So I know I can't beat this because I need 4 damage points worth, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull, so I'm focused, I'm weak, I am distracted, and I'm weak again. And from here, I'm going to spend 3, get rid of the bad ones. So 1, 2, 3, put it back up here, pull out the really bad ones. Well, these aren't really bad, I guess. There's still a hazard in there. I mean, who knows what that is. And then put that over there, and this over here, and we do it again. And so, -1 phase. And plus, I'm going to choose this one so I can explain what it does for you guys. So essentially, it doesn't work if I'm on the pirate phase. Well, we're going to pretend like I beat this. So it won't work on the pirate phase or the green phase, but if I'm on the yellow phase or the red phase, what it'll do is pretend like I'm not on that phase, and it'll go back a phase. So if I get this card and I can play it, so let's say I'm on the red phase let's say I was doing this card, I would only need, so I was on the red phase, I would only need 1 because it just takes me back a level. And sometimes it comes in handy, especially for the bigger ones, like the cannibal card. Like that's the highest power you can get. Unless you get the multiplying cards, because those are really good. I've gotten a lot of damage points from those. So I'm going to try to beat this. Move that up there. And it lets me draw 1. I drew Suicidal. I am now suicidal. I am like the 3rd turn in, and I'm already suicidal. So we all know this is going to end well, right, guys? So, yeah, I'm just going to, and then for the hazard, you spend 2 to get that. So this is now out of the game. And remember, you can always look in here to see what's left, and you can always look, let me think, in all the cards that have been destroyed. You can always look in there. And there's something else you can always do. You can always count these cards. You can't look at them. You can always count these as well. You can count any of these decks as long as you don't look at them. So I definitely didn't beat that. I got -5. Alright, we'll just do this again. Wow, this is really bad. I just keep getting like same stuff. So I'll do this destroy 1. No, +2 cards. +2 cards. think if I start getting more cards, maybe I can burn through these a little bit quicker. So, oh, why did I draw from there? See, here's an example of what I was saying earlier. I'll make mistakes, guys. Oh, that's cannibals, too. That was upside down. We'll just shove that in the deck somewhere. And pretend like it didn't happen. So, it lets me draw one free one. I got -1. I was distracted. I feel like my little brother. I'm just distracted every time I have to do something important. Dude, these cards won't stay in a pile. Alright, so, yeah, I'm distracted. I didn't beat this, but I am going to spend one to get rid of this. But oh, I'm putting that in the wrong pile. See, this game, there's a lot of moving stuff, and sometimes I make mistakes, and then I might accidentally put a destroyed card in here, and I'll be like, did I destroy that? Yeah, I definitely destroyed that. That should definitely not be in here. I'll just pull that out and draw 2 new cards. I can't remember what I was doing with this. I think I'm just putting it over here. Let's just go with that. So you guys, we're off to a great start. Well, I'm not going to put that on you guys. I'm off to a great start. And I chose, between these two, I chose copy 1. And that's the multiplying cards I was talking about. So if you can get a couple of these with the cannibal cards, like now that's up to 8. And I play like, you can multiply the 8 to 16. And then I've gotten up to 32. All you need is 3 of these. And you can get up to 32 damage points, which will take the 52 pirate down pretty quick, because then you only need a few more cards. So why am I doing that? I just completely skipped this turn. So we're gonna go. I chose this one. Oh my, I'm doing so great today, guys. All right, bear with me. Oh, so I was focused. So I did with the Raft to the Wreck. I did beat that challenge. You know, trying to survive. And now I have a ×1 copy, and I can remember that for the future. Alright, so now I know I'm down to only 1 damage point. So there's not much else I can really beat. Oh my gosh, I keep getting like 2 of the same challenge, like every single time. It's kind of, I don't know if it's, oh, these same abilities too. So I mean, I could just take the one on the right. Alright, so lets me draw 1 card. I actually did beat it with the 0. Because I only need 0. Here, I'll show you guys up close. I know this isn't a great setup. I know I will fix it. I'm just, you know, trying to put stuff out there for you guys. All right, so 0s. So I did beat it. This is now mine, and I have a ×2 exchange. Whoa, we gotta speed this up. Otherwise, it's gonna take way too long. I don't like ×1 below or 1 time, I guess, below the pile. I almost never go for it, because I don't know, I just forget that usually I used to use it and put like a really, really bad card like Suicidal. I'd put it under the deck and then I'd forget it's there, and then, you know, I don't know, I guess my memory's not very good, but anyway, it would completely mess me up. So I'm gonna do this one. I get 1 free card. And remember, if I want to, I can always spend one of these and get more cards. Like, as many as I want, as long as I have life. I don't want to, especially since I did beat this. Because that's 0 points, and I needed at least 0 to beat it. So, yeah, those are pretty easy to get. And then, here we go, flip again. See? Same stuff. This one, I'm going for power. Well, no, actually, I'm going to have to kind of like heal up, because I've spent a lot of life, and I'm going to keep spending a lot of life. So I need, because this says +1 life if I beat it, food. So I'm actually going to go for this one versus power. That way I can heal up, because I use a lot of life when it comes to pirate cards. Oh, see, I almost flipped the wrong card over. I got to stop doing that. All right, so we got 0, and we can get 2 free cards, and we needed only 1. Oh, so I was weak, and then I was, like, weak again. But it wasn't double weak, because they were both 0s. Logic, right? So, oh, yeah, I'm going to spin 2 to get rid of these 0s, the weaks. Because Robinson Crusoe doesn't want to be weak, guys. So, yeah, we'll just get rid of those. And then, something else I want to point out. The gaming community, a lot of people, or even just in general, just people find solitaire games like Friday right here. These are games for, you know, loners out there. And I just want to make it clear, a lot of us that play these games, we play it because there's no one else around. I don't have a lot of big gamers in my family. I'm the biggest one in my family. So sometimes I'm stuck with myself, and you can only play so many games of like Spider Solitaire, or there's a couple of them out there, but I just got bored of those, and then someone gifted this to me, and that's really when solitaire gaming became a thing for me. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get Coffee Roaster. That's the one. I gotta keep continuing. I can't stop talking. This video's gonna be too long. Let's go with this one, and draw 2, and they're both bad. I'll spin 2, get rid of them, and put this over here. Draw 2. Cannibals. I can't beat it, but it's gonna. I get 5 free cards. So there was only one left. I should have counted that. I actually might beat it now. So every time the discard or my draw pile runs out, I pick up the discard, and then I put a hazard in there, shuffle it up, and then put it back on top. So, shuffle this up. Alright, so we'll draw 4 more. Oh, I might actually beat this now. Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, I got too many bad cards. I could exchange some cards. Yeah, I want to show you like kind of an accurate fight. So we got a very, very hungry card. So I'm going to use the ability, and I'm going to exchange these 2 weak cards. And I'm going to pull out. And then when you use the ability, you turn it 90 degrees so that you can remember. Alright, and then I got these. So I got 2 health, which will pay for this if I end up having to get rid of it. And I don't have a lot of space. Usually they're like everywhere, these cards, especially when you get into bigger fights. And this just gives me 2 extra cards. So I mean, like, why not? Well, I'll take my 2 health right now. And, oh, yeah. So I've beaten it actually. 1 plus 4 equals the 5 I need. So, which means the very hungry is still it's going back to my discard pile, and it's going to take 2 life from me. But I did get one of the most, there's 2 of these, so I got one of the most powerful cards, in the game. Let's see, this might have to be in sections, this very video, because, like, I don't know, I might stop it, like, halfway through the yellow phase, and then can do another video, because, who wants to sit here for 20 minutes and watch this? When I start doing lives, I won't, but for now, I probably will. So, let's go for bigger at the moment, because now I have better cards to beat it. So, I need 2, and I can get 3 free cards. So, there's 2 right there. I'm focused again, and Mimicry. So, I'll just copy one of them, making it 3. So, I'll turn it 90 degrees, put it on one of them, and I got Strategy. So, I can exchange one. I think you guys know how that works. Just exchange one of the cards you got for free, or one of the ones you paid for. Now, something great about this game is it can be played with kind of any play style. I've played it offensively and kind of like defensively. So I would just pool all my resources together just to get rid of the bad cards, and then to get power. I would go for power. So you can have 0 life, you cannot have negative life. And there would be many times I had 0 life. And one of the things that gives you points is life. You get 5 points for each life. So you add them up and then multiply that by 5. That's how many points you get. So I mean, the points I got weren't very good, but I did beat everything, and I had almost every card in this deck right here. So I mean, you could kind of play with any style. And then I went for life one time, and I don't know if it's legal, but I had over 22 life, because there's 22 of these little life tokens. I had almost 30, and then I got to the end of the game. I had I think I had 24 at that point, so I had some extras. You multiply that by 5, it really adds up, plus everything else you have, because you get 15 for each defeated pirate card. Alright, let's go with this one, so I can show you how vision works. So, 3, I was weak. Alright. And we'll draw. And that was really bad shuffle. And, alright. So, here we go. I'm going to speed this up a bit. Cut the chatter. Alright. So, really bad. Alright, I'm just going to spend 4. Yeah, here it is, 4. And get completely, that's moronic. the lowest you can get is -5, and we've already seen that, so we're not gonna have to deal with it later. All right, and then I'll draw 2. We're almost at the end of this deck, guys. Let's go for Cannonballs. If I can get power, because if it goes up, now I need 9 to get it. So there's 1, 2. Oh, I beat it with the other Cannonballs card. So now, and you can stop at any time when it comes to free cards. You don't have to take them all. So I got both the Cannonball cards in the green phase. That's really good. All right, and let's go for +1 card. All right, and then 1. Oh, there's that 1, 2, 3. So I did beat it, and what I'm gonna do is this gives me 2 life, and then this is supposed to give me or take away 2. So you know, I take 2. And then I put it over here, and then this card takes 2 because I can't get rid of it. I can either beat the card or I can get rid of the bad cards. So that's just gonna go back into my discard pile, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, so I'm now at the end of the green phase. So this either moves away or just goes back there. All right, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching through. This is by far my longest video, so if you made it through, you're awesome. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to do a part 2 and possibly a part 3. Make sure you comment, give me feedback on this, and also suggestions for other playthroughs, unboxings, reviews, or even comparisons. I could do a complete, love letter comparison, because I was kind of doing that in the premium edition. I was just comparing the two, and so it was more of a comparison than a review. So maybe I'll do videos like that. Thanks for staying, guys. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you in the next Before You Buy game video. Have a great rest of your day. Signing off.